Afghanistan announced today his resignation as the Special Peace Envoy of the United Nations and the Arab League. In a news conference in Geneva, Annan blamed his decision on what he described as Syrian government interference, increasing militancy by Syrian rebels, and the failure of a divided Security Council to rally forcefully behind his efforts. He added that the problems were compounded by the disunity of the international community. Meanwhile, Syrian rebels shelled an airbase used by regime forces to pound the northern city of Aleppo, with a human rights watchdog reporting the killing of dozens near Damascus in a series of government raids. The Syrian Observatory for Human Rights said about 60 people were killed across the country. Most of them are civilians. In another development, the White House announced that U.S. President Barack Obama approved an extra $12 million in life-saving humanitarian aid to Syrians to help with what he said were Assad's horrific atrocities. UK Prime Minister David Cameron said today, after holding talks with Russian President Vladimir Putin in London, that both the UK and Russia want to see an end to the violence in Syria. In a meeting at Cameron's residence, he stressed the importance of cooperating with Russia in order to resolve the escalating situation in Syria. In response, Putin said the UK and Russia saw eye to eye on aspects of the situation in Syria and would work together to find a viable solution. Egypt's new Prime Minister and his cabinet was sworn in today by newly elected President Mohamed Morsi at a ceremony in Cairo. Speaking at a news conference ahead of the ceremony, Prime Minister Hisham Kandil asked all Egyptians to rally behind his new government, promising it would represent all the people. 7 ministers will remain from the outgoing military-appointed cabinet, including Mumtaz al-Sayed, who will serve as Finance Minister, and Mohammed Kamal Amr, who stays on as Foreign Minister. And finally, an Afghan police official said today the country's intelligence forces have thwarted a major attack on the Afghan capital, killing suicide bombers in a gun battle that ensued during a pre-dawn raid in the capital. Officials said Afghan forces raided a compound in eastern Kabul where the insurgents linked to the militant Haqqani network had gathered to prepare for the attack. Meanwhile, NATO said 2 of its coalition service members were killed by a roadside bomb in southern Afghanistan. And that's all for the news now, and thank you for joining us.